Couples
I love not wearing shoes.
welcome start their new lives.
You are the first people to have a look.
Ah.
But when they want different things, compromise is key.
I'm just not getting that big ceiling feeling.
For dreams, what are you doing?
To come true.
Would you mind holding for a minute?
We're 25k south of Brisbane CBD, where wearing shoes is clearly optional. My couple first met 12 months ago online, and within 3 months they were out looking for their first home together.
Wow. I'll be heading to the Gap, where my buyers are finding the difference between expectations and reality are drifting further apart.
Mitchie, maybe they could be guided by the light.
Oh, seriously, Mark, so not funny.
You're going to put shoes on?
Ouch, yes.
Yeah, you need to put shoes on. I told you.
Brisbane's property market reflects its hilly nature, with demand climbing and stock levels dropping by 22.5% in the past year.
And with interest rate rises affecting families everywhere, money is tight. So more and more buyers are being asked to compromise between budget and expectation.
Need a bit of help?
Melbourne migrants Kylie and Eamon had high hopes
All right, big jump.
as they relocated their young family to Brisbane,
All right.
I want to travel.
Yeah, can you share? Nice one, buddy.
chasing the warm weather and wide open spaces.
So we love just being able to camp in every single season. It's so great.
Yep.
I love not wearing shoes.
Yes, it's pretty good.
Oh, that's my bad foot.
After renting in the highly sought-after suburb The Gap, Kylie and Eamon felt they'd found their vibe
All right, ready?
and their tribe.
The people are amazing. The community is amazing.
It feels like a further out suburb than what it actually is. Although it's quite hilly, which makes walking the pram and going for a run a little bit more difficult, it really is actually a beautiful
It is.
little suburb.
It's our people. It's our vibe.
With a budget of $1.15 million, Kylie and Eamon's tireless search has yet to see them settled.
I've been interested in a lot of places that Kylie hasn't been, and it's led to a lot of frustration. This is more probably in our price range. I'm of the opinion close enough is good enough. If it hits 60% of what we need, that's good enough.
Well, that sounds very practical, Eamon.
Kylie's, I think it feels like Kylie is closer to has to hit 90%.
Yes, I was feeling 90.
These differing standards have stretched their timeline, their budget and their patience. But one thing still remains Kylie's priority.
You didn't like the vibe.
I'm sorry. If it's got a good vibe, I get a bit sort of blindsided and I'm like, oh, I didn't even notice the kids' rooms are so close together because I loved it. That'll get me every time.
I don't understand the vibe.
It's like falling in love, Dal.
Sounds like these happy campers need to expand their horizons, Mitchie. Have you ever been camping?
Yes, Mark. It's called a hotel. But if you keep up like that, you'll be sleeping in a tent. Hey, Eamon and Kylie.
Hi there.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you in person.
Gee,
Okay.
So you've been looking for a bit of time now?
it's been a year.
What does that tell you about your search?
I think our standards need to change compared to anything else.
So who's going to be harder to please this week?
Okay.
Me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, me.
100%. I think everyone understands that
Yeah.
at this stage.
Kind of getting a bit of a picture here, Carl.
I know. Eamon thinks in a couple of times we have found the right house, but perhaps I'm not being creative enough to think about how we can make it work. I do struggle with that. At least if I walk into a house and I see it and I know it and I feel it, I know that's not wrong.
So, Kylie, tell me, is Eamon the perfect husband?
No one's perfect.
Oh,
Oh, no.
so sorry,
It's
Eamon.
going to be an epiphany now.
So sorry about
Straight
that,
out the
buddy.
door. Righto.
But we make compromises in life, don't we?
Exactly.
Well, that's what I want you to think
Oh,
about.
I like this.
What is
I like
wrong
it
with
too.
compromising with a house?
At least the house you can change.
So we're going to compromise? Are you
I'm going to try my best. I'm willing.
look for reasons to buy rather than reasons not to buy?
Good move.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Go team.
Come on.
Already blowing minds, Mitchie. Just don't blow the budget. For $1.15 million, Kylie Kylie and Eamon are looking for a 3 to 4 bedroom home with kids' rooms separate from mum and dad.
They need 2 living areas, a big backyard, a pool or room for a pool, and of course, the vibe.
While you're chasing chills, I'll be heading out to sea in search of a waterfront wonderland for sweethearts Joe and Mark.
What happened on our first date, Mark?
We really hit it off.
Hang on. That wasn't exactly what happened.
Well, initially I thought Jo was a little bit off-putting because she looked so beautiful. So it wasn't in a bad way, it was a good way, and we really connected.
And after just 3 short months, Jo packed up her Sydney life and moved into a tiny 2-bedroom apartment in Brisbane.
That one looks nice.
Yeah, I don't know, babe.
But with all their spare time spent searching, Jo and Mark haven't had time for romance.
Unfortunately, at the moment, we're spending a lot of time house hunting, and it actually takes away from the quality time that we want to spend together. So it's been a little bit all-consuming over these last few months.
But after a few false starts and an extensive search, Jo and Mark discovered the vibrant marina of Raby Bay, just 30 k's south of Brisbane.
We found that everyone really knows each other in Raby Bay, which is really special.
Raby Bay is a much more peaceful suburb. There aren't main roads that go straight to the city in Raby Bay. It's on the canals, it's got the water, there's the beachfront.
Are they ready to settle down? Yes. But ready to settle, not on Mark's watch.
Mark's got the biggest deal breaker in terms of what he's looking for in a home, which is the aspect.
In Queensland, it's very hot. So when the aspect is facing west, it can get really hot in the afternoon. And when you're cooking and entertaining for other people, we don't want to be in a position of having such a hot home.
This is so important to Mark that he even bought me a compass to help me navigate this aspect situation.
The search has been exhausting, and Jo and Mark are desperate to get their lives and their love back on track.
We'd love to be able to find somewhere that we can create our own little sanctuary. We're really, really keen now to get somewhere, and we're really looking forward to moving forward in the next step in our lives.
These lovebirds need less time looking and more time loving, Marky.
Quite right, Mitchie. My mission is to find them a love nest so they can finally return to romance.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Great to meet you. I'm Jo.
Jo, Mark.
Mark.
Snap.
Yeah. Jo was just saying that she wasn't sure if she could handle 2 Marks.
And what a wonderful place to meet you by the water.
It is beautiful in the Redlands. That's why we want to buy here.
So this is one of your preferred areas?
It's the preferred area.
We really want to be here.
So this brings me to a key question. What is the budget?
We're looking at a budget no higher than $3 million.
So what do you have to have in a property?
We really would like the living area to be facing east, north or south, so not west.
So the perfect house, even if it's facing west,
Would go.
it will, yeah.
Yeah.
A beautiful area like this, we really want to be able to maximise the water views.
So you want water views?
Yeah, we want to be on the water.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
Dare I say, take your marks.
Oh no, which one?
Ready, set, let's go.
Okay.
For their budget of $3 million, Jo and Mark want a home where they can slow down and enjoy life together.
They need 4 bedrooms, a home office for Jo, a pool to lounge by, waterfront views, and definitely no west-facing aspects.
While you're searching for aspect amore, I'll be fostering feelings in Ferny Grove. Kylie and Eamon could get more bang for their buck here, with median house prices at $915K compared to the Gap's $1.1 million. Very pretty area.
It is, it's lovely.
You familiar with Ferny Grove?
Not as much as the
We've been
Gap.
for a coffee.
Oh, so coffee's how you familiarise yourself.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Check it out.
17 k's from the CBD, this lofty location among the treetops is guaranteed to bring the vibe. So, how do you feel about a battle axe?
Yes, I've heard that term.
Oh.
I don't mind it, especially because one of my things is I wanted a cul-de-sac so that the kids could scoot up and down, and I think that a long driveway also does that.
But let's go.
Okay.
With soaring ceilings and a wraparound deck, This home brings the outdoors in. Perfect for campers, Kylie and Eamon.
And with a price guide of $1.09 million, they should have plenty of budget left to keep the vibe alive.
Welcome.
Nice.
Come on up. Follow me. Keep coming.
Watch out, Mitch. Those stairs could be a slippery slope for you.
Relax, Mark. They're just trying to find their footing. Welcome.
Thank you.
Take it all in. I should have said mind the step.
Thank you. Thank you.
Practicing for the kids.
Exactly.
So, talk to me.
It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm vibing on it. It's beautiful,
What
but
does vibing mean?
I just feel like it's a place that I could stay, I could relax. It's got that tranquility that I was hoping for.
It's very nice, but I am cautious about the practicality of it.
So, Eamon, you're the one we have to please now.
Not necessarily, if it meets our minimum requirements.
Why don't you guys go off and have a wander?
Sounds good.
Go. Be gone.
You seem off to a stumble, Mitchie. I hope you can catch your balance.
I could imagine just sitting here, especially on those summer nights.
But you do have a view of people's backyards.
Yes, I agree, but I'm so overwhelmed with how beautiful it is, so I'm probably forgetting some of those things. I like it. It's got the vibe.
Well, I've managed to tick off one of Kylie's criteria, and I'm hoping that's at least a small step forward.
Big.
Oh, nice.
It is, it's very big.
It is huge.
It is. It's very big. Oh, we don't need this much space.
It'll
but
fit the
it's
king
nice
bed, though.
to have. It will. Another place to have a coffee.
Where would you put the pool? Where would you put the grass?
Hello.
Hi there.
Hello.
How did you go?
Very good.
Oh,
Had a good look?
good.
No, look.
Oh,
It's good. The first thing, it has to pass the practicality test. And while it is an absolutely beautiful house, it is not practical for us. I mean, this backyard, you can't have a pool and grass back here. I think if you were to put a pool in here, it would be very difficult with that retaining wall.
So that's something to think about. But I am taken back by how beautiful it is.
she's pretty, isn't she?
She's really beautiful. It's a beautiful home.
So, would you be prepared to give up some of the beauty for practicality?
Yes, we have to.
I think we're going to have to, yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's see if we can win Eamon over the next one.
Those stairs saw you off to a slippery start, Mitch.
Only a minor misstep, Mark, but I'm determined to keep the vibes high.
I'm looking for a home that points anywhere but west for soulmates Joe and Mark.
We really would like the living area to be facing east, north or south, not west.
So I'm setting sail in Raby Bay, a waterfront suburb 30k south of the Brisbane CBD. With 30 homes sold in the past 12 months, stock in Raby Bay moves fast, and Joe and Mark's thoroughness requires me to take a unique approach in my search. So in Raby Bay, there are a number of options, not many. This is one option. Have you seen this property before?
We've done a lot of searching and we have seen this property previously.
Okay. One thing I really liked about it, because I had looked at my compass and north is that way.
It's perfect. Perfect aspect.
Exactly.
Big tick.
Big tick, big tick. Well, why don't we go and have a different look at it with new eyes
Yeah.
and see what you think and what I can suggest.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Great.
You might want to check your compass, Marky. You're taking your buys in circles.
It's all part of the journey, Mitchie. There can be rewards from a revisit. This home promises a life lived in leisure with ample room for romance. It has 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a luxurious pool complete with a swim-up bar, and don't forget, an enormous 22-metre water frontage, fit for a king or queen.
But with an asking price that's at the top of their budget, Joe and Mark might not be feeling the love.
So dare I say, come in and have another look at this property.
The big thing for me is the styling.
It seems like it's styled just for the purpose of styling.
I'm glad you said that because these things affect how people look at properties. Your challenge is when you walk through the space, how do I create it to be what I would do with the space?
Yeah.
And don't be distracted by the noise.
Yeah. Okay, sounds great.
Let's head upstairs.
You've given these guys quite the task, Marky. I hope for your sake the styling isn't deafening.
I'm used to it, Mitchie. After all, your style speaks volumes.
So this is the master. What do you think?
I think it's got potential.
Yeah, it's a good space. I'm not sure how we would make it ours, how we would style it. I think the bedspread's really off-putting. It's not really a view of the water, it's a view of the pool bar, the swim-up bar.
These guys asked for front row waterfront, Marky, not just a peek at the pool.
There's a lot to see here, Mitchie. You just need to know where to look.
Kitchen. The location of the kitchen is an issue for us, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll be fighting over who's going to do the dishes. Look at that view. I feel like it's in the wrong place.
Yeah. It needs to be opened up.
What did you think looking at the house a second time?
I think the big thing is the layout downstairs for me. I feel it really hides a lot of this spectacular view.
So this is for sale. It's on the market. High twos, so 2.8, 2.9, 3, somewhere in that range. Now, there is a property down the road that's up for sale, price code 3.9.
Yeah.
So you're in a market here that's pretty hot.
It's really good points. I guess there's a lot we're going to have to consider.
Worth having a look at it a second time?
Absolutely. I'm so glad that we've come back.
I'm not sure Joe and Mark felt the spark, Marky. You might have a labour of love ahead of you. Meanwhile, I'm on the hunt for a new house after Melbourne mover Kylie fell head over heels.
Yeah, I'm vibing on it.
But Eamon felt it was too far off.
While it is an absolutely beautiful house, it is not practical for us.
Beautiful day now, the sun's come out.
Lovely.
So I'm trusting my gut and heading 15 k's north of the CBD to Upper Kedron. This family home checks all the boxes and I want to show Kylie a vibe can be created. So guys, this is it. Eamon, I'm looking at you this time.
Well, I can already see a spot for the caravan.
I'm just not sure if this is the character that suits me.
We're going to be looking at opportunities or we're going to be looking for reasons not to buy?
Oh, okay, I'm going to try really hard. I'm just hoping for ceilings.
Let's get off the fence and go in.
All right.
My senses are telling me Upper Kedron doesn't quite compare to the Gap for Kylie.
We're in Upper Kedron because of the Gap marquee. The Gap in price, that is. With a guide of $1 million, this home has it all. With ample space for a backyard and pool, 2 living areas, open-plan kitchen, and Kylie's separated bedrooms. Welcome. We're just going to mosey straight through. Separate living room.
Lovely.
And the open plan kitchen, dining, casual living space.
Fantastic.
Nice. It's really beautiful. Like, it's styled well. I'm just not getting that big ceiling feeling.
Kylie, on paper, I think I've checked all your boxes, but it comes down to you, darling. It comes down to, I know you have to feel it, and I can't disregard that. That is important. You have to feel the vibe. But just have a bit of vision, and then we'll worry about the vibe after, whether or not we can actually get it to the vibe. Does that work with you?
Sounds good. I'll try.
Off you go. Master bedroom down there on the left-hand side.
Thank you. Walk-in robe, handy.
Nice.
You know that old thing? First impressions count? Well, first impressions weren't great from Kylie.
I mean, the bedrooms aren't huge.
But it's my job to help Kylie open her eyes to potential fix all their boxes.
Ticking boxes is one thing, Mitchie, but you can't force the feeling, especially with a low ceiling.
So I love this. I think it looks really beautiful, but I'm just hit here with the feeling of being enclosed.
But if we did open up that side, would that help to give you that bigger feeling?
I still look at the ceilings. Sorry, Talon. Oh, so bedrooms are...
They're separated from the kids?
Yes, it does. It really does tick those boxes that are on paper.
I'm doing backstroke in the pool, guys.
Love it. Where's it going?
Right here.
Got it.
Eamon, where are you sitting with this place?
I don't have a problem with the ceiling heights. It would be trying to get Kylie's thought process.
For me, I feel like it doesn't tick too many boxes. So, for example, the facade, the ceilings, and perhaps even the location. I feel like that's a bit too many things going on at the same time.
How tall are you?
I don't know, 5 or something.
Kylie and Eamon are still on completely different pages, Mitchie.
I need to realign their reasoning if I have any chance of getting this young family into a home. We're in balmy Brisbane, where Melbourneites Kylie and Eamon's house hunt has seen them completely divided.
If it hits 60% of what we need, that's good enough. It feels like Kylie is closer to has to hit 90%.
Yes, I was feeling 90.
And I'm with sweethearts Joe and Mark, whose exhaustive search has taken over their love life.
At the moment, we're spending a lot of time house hunting, and it actually takes away from the quality time that we want to spend together.
Marky, seriously, what are you doing? I have no words. You look ridiculous.
It's obvious. Please, this is market research. I'm embracing the lifestyle.
Yeah, but everyone else is on a boat and you're on that thing.
My couple want waterfront. I'm going to get in early because things go fast.
I hear you. My couple, they have got a vibe they need to achieve.
Are they on the same page? Do they agree on where they want to be?
Mark, there are different chapters. I'm out of here. I've got a day job to do. You look stupid. Hooroo.
Mitchie,
You got out there, you can get back.
where are you going?
Bye.
I need to get back to dry land. After my risky revisit revealed some styling stumbles for Joe and Mark.
The bedspread's really off-putting.
So the hunt continues in Raby Bay, where I'm testing the waters and testing the boundaries on Mark's stance against west-facing homes.
Is now really the time to be taking risks, Marky? I'd better come along to make sure it's smooth sailing. Oh my goodness. We have arrived.
Hello, I'm on fire. This is amazing.
Don't get too cocky, Mark, but if you can't sell this place, you've got a serious problem.
Hello.
Hello.
I thought I would bring an assistant today.
Welcome to the home that Mark's found you.
This looks fantastic. This is so exciting.
Have you seen this property before?
No,
No.
we haven't seen this property before.
You know why?
Why?
It's been on the market 6 days.
6 days.
There's already
days.
one interested party.
Is there really?
Yeah. Me. I want it.
No,
I
you're
love
not
it.
buying that. It's not about you.
Oh, okay.
You haven't seen inside yet. All right?
Thank you. Let's do it.
If Joe and Mark don't love this home, I know where we're moving next.
Oh, your champagne taste strikes again, Mitchie. But this home does have a lot of fizz. The soaring 6-metre ceilings and unique layout bring a cathedral feel to this stunning waterfront home. Complete with barbecue, gazebo and fire pit, Joe and Mark will never want to leave this personal paradise.
But this home could stretch their budget with a price guide of $2.8 to $3 million.
You wanted an entry.
This is an entry. Wow. Look at the
This is
stairs.
beautiful.
It's absolutely spectacular. And look at that view.
I love it.
Did you see the boat?
Does that come with the house?
No. Just a question.
There's so much more to have a look at. Mitchie, you're going to take Joe and have a look upstairs, the bedrooms, and Mark, you and I are going to go and have a look out around the pool. Let's go.
Sounds good.
After you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
See, Mitchie? My compass is pointed in the right direction.
It's not the compass I'm concerned about, Marky. How's the rest of the house? After you.
Oh, look at this.
This is where Mark and I are going to sleep when we come to visit.
You'd be so welcome. You'd be so welcome.
You've made compromises to move to Queensland.
That's true. I have made some compromises.
Now, I believe Mark has a concern with west facing.
Oh, no, I was worried this might come up.
Northwest. The sun will settle down over here, so it'll cut across.
Okay. I don't know if we'll be able to get him across the line on that. It's very particular.
So you'll make compromise to come to Queensland for the perfect home and the perfect partner. Will he make a compromise on a northwest facing? Lots to think about.
Lots to think about.
Northwest.
Yes.
West. North.
Yes, okay.
Could you compromise and deal with northwest facing for all of this?
Look, every property that we've looked at, we know that there will be some compromises. Some are deal breakers, some aren't. And aspect is a deal breaker for us, but in this particular property, I think it might be okay.
My gamble might just pay off. This sensational home could be enough to make Mark swoon.
Okay.
So this is the master.
It feels quite big.
It feels enormous.
Out of 10, I'd give it a 7.
7? I've already moved in. I don't know where you're living, but I think it's fabulous.
7 out of 10? That doesn't give me a fairy tale feeling, Marky.
Tell me, what do you think of the property?
It's very different from anything that we've considered previously, but actually, I could really see us living here.
We have talked about deal breakers. Is there a deal breaker here?
Yeah, I think the way that the house is configured, it is configured to take advantage of the way that the aspect does work.
So are you thinking that you could compromise about that for this house?
Yes.
It's all about compromise.
Wow.
I'd compromise for it too.
Yeah.
Let's head off. We've got one more to go. Mitchy needs to get out of the sun.
After you. These lovesick lovebirds are feeling love-struck, Marky.
I won't be resting on my laurels, Mitchy. I know Joe and Mark want their perfect honeymoon haven. We're boogieing in Brisbane, looking for those good vibrations for indecisive interstaters Kylie and Eamon.
While our house on the hill brought all the good vibes, Eamon felt it didn't pass for practical.
It is not practical for us.
But I am taken back by how beautiful it is.
And there was no connection for Kylie and our box-checking champion.
Just not getting that big ceiling feeling.
But I'm hoping to help them see eye to eye as I've finally found them a property that's both in their dream suburb and in their budget. Just 11 k's from the CBD, the Gap is a hot spot for young families, but property here vanishes in a flash. With a median house price of $1.1 million, Kylie and Eamon face fierce competition to secure their dream home. This house here, perfect area, no compromise on the location. It'll tell us whether it's about the house, with a compromise or 2, or the location, with a compromise or 20.
Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to the Gap.
You are very smiley about being here.
Yeah, I love the Gap.
That's the biggest tick so far.
Yeah.
Do we want to take a look inside?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, walk this way.
Are you not even going to try? Oh my God, Eamon's even going to try. All right, I have to do
We've got the 70s swagger sorted, but this is one of the only properties in the Gap within their price range. So Kylie and Eamon will need to source some imagination to take this home in their stride.
With an asking price $150,000 under their budget, this home delivers Kylie's high ceilings, in-ground pool and multiple living spaces. And you can't deny that 70s vibe.
Welcome. 70s groovester.
It is. It's a lot of brick, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm intrigued.
And try and touch the ceiling, guys.
Nope.
No.
Okay, yes, it does have high ceilings.
Mark, why don't you take Kylie and show her upstairs, and Eamon, I will take you and we'll explore right down the depths of the house.
Let's go, Kylie.
Great.
Kylie seems to have a bit of pep in her step, Marky.
Don't put your dancing shoes on so soon, Mitchy. We might be in the right location, but these guys are yet to be swayed.
How do you feel about all that brick and timber?
Look, I think it's a bit of a blank canvas.
Yeah,
I think so. It's got a lot of potential. I can see it working for us.
This is in your preferred suburb, isn't it?
Yeah, for me, I think it's more about location. I think for Eamon,
Okay.
it's probably more about the house. So I feel like it's going to be a lot of work, and I don't even know what that work looks like.
Okay.
I know what I want, but I don't know how that needs to happen.
What if I said to you, what if you want doesn't exist in your budget in this area?
Yeah,
What does that mean for
It
you?
really hurts. I don't know.
What if what you wanted does exist, but just next door to this? And it just happened to be 10 minutes away. Have a think about it.
Okay.
We're going to go and find Eamon now.
All right, let's go.
Kylie wants to go with her heart, but in this tough market, she may need to go with her head.
Okay. Is it...
Okay.
Can you just check?
Lovely. I do like it. You've got unlimited storage to the roof.
Oh, that's true. At least you're not confined by the space.
It's very bright.
It is.
This one here, to me, is a total diamond in the rough, but in the right location. This is an opportunity. I hope they can see that, because they can't see this. We're not in the gap.
What if I chose the location and you chose the house?
You sure? You can do it.
I know. I just like it. But it's got to have a view.
And the master bedroom part. It's got to have 2 living areas.
Is it just me, or has Kylie and Eamon's aura gone from gloomy to glowing? How do you go with the 70s Brewster?
It's fun. It's surprising.
It's like him, fun and surprising.
Lots to think about.
Absolutely.
Let's get out of here.
Sounds good.
70s home, goodbye. Let's leave the 70s behind. I'm looking to the future for Kylie and Eamon, and it's looking bright.
I think that's just a lava lamp, Mitchie.
Oh.
My swept-up sweethearts Joe and Mark have their compasses set to Raby Bay, and I've been under the pump to find new properties in a hot market. But after a blurry beginning
It's not really a view of the water, it's a view of the pool.
and an odd orientation, could you compromise and deal with northwest facing for all of this? I don't want to risk sending Mark off course.
Aspect is a deal breaker for us.
So I've navigated my way to a property that's facing south. Well, southwest.
Oh, not west again. Let's hope southwest hits the sweet spot.
You're very familiar with this street.
We are familiar with this street.
Yes, and you know I like to have a second look at things.
Yes.
You've been here before.
We have. Yes, to this house.
I think seeing second properties is great, but you know what I like most?
What?
I like most seeing properties for the first time. That's the house over there I'm taking you to. Come on.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
What is going there? I like the look of this one too.
Wow.
Are you actually joking?
Ask me, how is it we have this house?
Yes, how is it?
So this house is not yet on the market, and you are the first people to have a look.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
I think Joe and Mark will be astounded at the value of this off-market opportunity. With its 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, spa bath and infinity pool.
This could be the perfect home for Joe and Mark to settle down in and start creating memories together.
Okay, come in.
Yeah. First impressions, I like it.
Yes.
Joe?
I really like it.
Do you know what direction we're facing?
I think we're facing southeast.
So south is kind of this way.
Yes.
West is over here.
Yeah.
So you'll see that it's probably not filled with a lot of light, but it means it's cooler.
Yes.
So you have the sun out there, you've got the pool, but you don't have all that heat coming in here.
Avoiding the heat is always a bonus.
Have a good look around, because there is a lot of house to have a look at here.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Sounds good,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Okay.
Look at the size of that window. Almost a wall
Yeah.
looking out.
Yeah, makes the most of the view, which is what we wanted.
Yeah.
You could easily just wake up. I could make you breakfast.
Yes, you could. Let's remember the making me breakfast part. And coffee.
Yeah, coffee too.
This home is already giving Mark romantic ideas. Any chance of you ever making breakfast for me, Marky?
Not likely, but I might take you to a movie.
Oh, look
Oh,
at
it's got a
this.
media room. Oh, that's what you wanted.
Yes.
This is fabulous.
It's good.
We're
It's
getting
really good.
sucked in, aren't we?
Joe and Mark might be feeling butterflies for this beautiful home. We started very excited, didn't we?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You have done so well, Mark. Thank you so much. We love it.
I have been in contact with the owner. They believe it is an over $3 million property, but they would seriously consider a $3 million offer. Would you like to have a think about this and we meet up and find out where you sit with all 3 properties?
Yes,
That sounds great. Lots to think about, Mark.
there is.
I think your buyers have some big decisions on the horizon.
But they'll have to decide fast. Off-market properties can get snapped up overnight. It's time to find out if soulmates Joe and Mark have found the home that will allow them to finally settle down and start enjoying their future together.
I'm hoping for a fairy tale ending.
You're such a romantic. Who would have thought a few days ago that we might be sitting here having the kind of conversation that I think we will have about property? I don't think you probably thought we would be sitting here having a serious conversation about property.
I got to admit, Mark, I was a little bit sceptical, but you've done well so far.
Well, well, well. Looks like you've really left your mark on Mark. Mark?
After weighing up all 3 properties overnight, Joe and Mark are deciding between the Aspect home and the off-market opportunity.
We loved all of the properties,
Yeah.
and our favourite property by far is the off-market opportunity.
That is the first property that we've seen along this whole journey that we've got an emotional connection there.
Having thought overnight, where do you sit with budget?
I think that $3 million is around about where it's worth.
Do you want to start 2.9, 291, 289, somewhere around there?
I like 291. What do you think, Joe?
Let's give it a shot.
I'll make a phone call now.
Yeah.
Hey Jan, Mark calling here. How are you? Wonderful. I wanted to give you a call regarding the off-market property. So this is a property they certainly would love to put an offer in on. They would like to put an offer of 2.91 million. Lovely. Thanks, Jan. I'll look forward to hearing from you very shortly. Bye-bye. Now we sit and wait.
Now we wait.
We'll wait.
Thank you, Mark.
It's a pleasure.
While you wait, I'm heading back to the Gap where it's decision time for Melbourne migrants Kylie and Eamon. I'm hoping that overnight they've found a way to move forward with their search. Hey, Kylie and Eamon, how are you?
Hello.
Very well.
How are you feeling?
You know, the past few days have been
Insightful.
Yeah, very insightful.
When we went for our search, we started at a home, the little house on the hill, and I saw vibing. You were
beautiful.
vibing, Kylie.
I loved it. I forgot where I was.
Yeah,
I forgot I wasn't in the Gap, you know, it was beautiful.
yeah.
While it was a beautiful home and we were taken back by the beauty of it, after we saw past that beauty, it didn't meet any of our practicality tests.
And the fact that you fell up the stairs on the way in was a good sign, Eamon, that it was a bit of a problem.
If you can't do it, neither can the kids.
Yeah. But then we moved on to our second home, which was the box ticker.
Yes, that was probably my favourite. It took me a while to get there. Even last night, I thought about it more and more, and it had all of the box checked.
And then we ended up at the 70s Groovester
Yes,
in the Gap.
I know.
Yes. Yeah.
And where did that home leave you?
Well, going around a couple of houses, a couple of areas, and coming back into the Gap as a suburb.
Yep.
I am really strong. It gives me all the good vibes and the good feelings, no matter sort of how the house looks. So that was really good.
You found a happy place.
I found a happy suburb.
Yeah, and this was actually more my decision in the end. While, yes, I could absolutely see potential in that place, I don't think it's going to meet that criteria. I think the renovations would blow out our budget.
So where does that leave us now?
I think we have a much more open mind in terms of looking.
The key takeaway for me was when I went back to the Gap and I got those feelings, I knew it was the area.
Yes.
I said to Eamon, I'll choose the location and You just go look at the house and I think I've got to hand over my trust. I need to trust a lot more in Eamon and his vision.
Yeah.
Because Eamon has better foresight with the house than I do, so he can fix that.
No pressure.
But I figured that you can't renovate a location, so that's the important part for me.
And I'm totally for that because I'm all about location first and working out how you fit into the location rather than pushing yourself out to an area which is not necessarily you. I think it's a great decision.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think we're buying a house today.
No.
No,
we're not.
that saddens me a lot.
But you've got a solid plan. You actually realised what you really want. So I think you're well positioned. I have great faith in you and I congratulate you on actually getting to where you are. And if you need any help, I would love to help you get it across the line.
Thank you.
Let's get out on the terrace there and enjoy this Queensland weather.
Sounds good.
Out of the inside area, hey?
No home yet for Kylie and Eamon, but it sounds like they have a great plan in place moving forward.
Don't worry, Mark. I'll be sending them all my good vibes.
Send those good vibes my way too, Mitch. The agent's calling me back after Joe and Mark offered $2.91 million on the off-market opportunity. Hey, Jane, Mark here. How are you? Oh. They need to talk about it overnight. All right.
Oh, I don't think that was the response Joe and Mark were hoping for, Marky.
I'm 30 k's from the CBD in Raby Bay, where Joe and Mark have just heard that the vendors of the off-market opportunity want to think overnight on their offer of $2.91 million. The vendor wanted to have a think about it overnight.
We do need to get the issue of thinking overnight out of the way somehow.
We need a decision today.
So to get that decision today, and I'm very happy to put that pressure on, where do you want that offer to be?
We were discussing before that if they came back with a counter offer, we'd offer 295, or whether we go in at 3 million.
We're not interested in lowballing. We want to get it
absolutely.
done. In this situation, I think that we should put forward that we've got pre-approval to go forward at that number.
At 3?
Yeah.
I think you're right, we want to flush them out. You're either in the game or you're not. Jan has said 3 million, and you're saying you're prepared to go there. I would actually go, it's on the table, and my buyers are serious. Are you happy with that?
Yes.
Is our outcome we just want to go, it's on the table for today?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, Jan, how you doing? So, Jan, I've had a chat to my buyers. They want to put an offer that will only be on the table for today. They will come to the party at 3 million. Great. Thanks, Jan. Bye-bye. Should give them a call now. I'm feeling a little tense. This is the time when we're waiting. How are you feeling?
I want a knife's edge.
Yeah. How about we go for a walk in the sun, get some of that energy out? It will take the time it takes.
Do it.
You're in the deep end now, Marky. My stomach is in knots.
The waiting game never gets easier, Mitch. It's a reminder that regardless of budget, navigating the property market is always an emotional voyage.
No time for boat puns, Marky. You're getting a call.
Hey, Jane, Mark here. Would you mind holding for a minute? Yeah, that would be great. Just one moment. If you do a settlement of 6 months, is that possible?
Yes.
They can do a 6-month settlement, so we have a deal? Thank you so much, Jan. Bye.
Really? Really? I can't believe it, Mark! This is amazing! This is amazing! We did it! Oh, I can't believe it! This is amazing! David, find us a house. You did it.
Yeah.
Mark, thank you so much.
I need to
Oh my goodness, I can't handle it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I didn't think it was going to get through.
Got it? Yes.
We got it! We got a house!